Welcome everyone to the Goddess Temple. My name is Chris, and for today's video, what I have coming through is this true, genuine desire to be more of you, to be more of who you are here and destined to be. You may even find yourself doing the things that you've been doing, and it may have been that you've hit a bit of a road bump beginning of the year, and then now it's that everything is kind of coming back into alignment, and you're stepping back into something that you've already tried before, that you've already done before. And it's this almost dedication, devotion to creating what it is that you've been wanting to create, to not quit and stop and halt at everything, but to continue to put in, to continue to build, to continue to create this life that you are destined and been desiring to create. And it's not just something that you're desiring to create, it's that you've tried it out and you enjoyed it, but then things, you just weren't able to sustain it at that time. And so right now it's coming back in, and you're realizing, you're even finding yourself at the bottom of the deck. It's the King of Wands. So, oh my gosh, and right under that, it's the Two of Cups, and then the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's that right now you're in this place, and you've been putting in the work, and you're putting in the work through and from the place that you had started everything back when. And so right now it just feels like you're walking the same walk. You're remembering what it's like. You're not having to forcefully create a new way of existing and being, but it's just an effortless way of you doing something that you've already done before, but it's requiring you to do it a little bit different, because it's not the same motivation and dedication that's going to require for you to sustain it and grow it and build it. What you had created prior hand, it was perfect and for what it was, and there was a lot of fire and momentum that went into it, and a lot of creativity that went into it. And from that creativity, you saw that what you were creating, how it possibly could have went wrong. And you started indulging in a little bit of the novice illusions that you've had. So yeah, that type of energy, that type of, you didn't know what you didn't know until you were in it type of understanding. Once you realized that, you started kind of retracting, not kind of, you started retracting a lot of that energy, a lot of that push and pull, a lot of the fire, a lot of the effortless way of manifesting. But the thing is, you know that it had taught you everything that it did, and for some reason, you feel, a part of you feels like for some reason, things got lost. What you were creating, it was giving you positive results, but along the way you got a little lost, and some of the limitations and the stories and the fears and the anxiety started coming up again, and a bit of the anger that it wasn't working out started coming through again. But in the past few months, you've been doing the hard work of cleaning it up and reshifting your mindset to the way it was. But the way it was is not going to sustain itself, because your awareness, your depth of perception around the life that you're living and what you want, you're seeing the amount of responsibility it requires. And for you to be doing that very same thing again, that means you are actually holding yourself responsible and accountable for your actions, for the way that your life is working out, and for what you are creating. You realize that even with the challenge and the struggle, you're still going to be doing what you want to do. You're still going to be doing that very same thing, even though it does come off as being challenging. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling out some cards and some tarot and see what Goddess has in mind, has in store for you along this message. And there is 2 cards that just flew out. So you've got the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, and the King of Pentacles. This is major abundance that's coming through. And why am I saying major abundance? I'm saying major abundance because this over here just tells me that what you have said okay to, what you've agreed to, creating for yourself, creating for this life, creating for everything and everyone around you, you are coming from it with such purity. And this time around, it's working. This time around, all the energy, the efforts, the stories, everything is working. You are succeeding in what you are creating for yourself and for the people around you, for your community, for your abundance, right? Not only yours, but also others around you, because you not only agreed to it, but you've been doing the practice, you've been living that life, and that is letting others prosper from it. You are supporting others, you are nourishing them, you are replenishing people around you to create more of what they are destined to create. You are supporting them and making their life a lot easier so they can process and navigate through all of these places, all of these intricate stories that are being woven by you and in co-creation with others around you. You're also noticing that there's others around you that are also supporting you in creating your story. And there is this co-collaborative force and experience that you both are saying yes to. And that's where it becomes quite important. It becomes important because for once you are stepping into a life that speaks a lot about who you are here to be, and that your abundance to everything is this card really wants me to show it. So the World card, this is at the bottom of the deck. And why it's wanting me to show the World, it's because you have completed the story and the lesson that you've been on. You've completed everything that you needed to, what you needed to learn for you to be tested and wondering if you would still put in the work and the effort even though you're not seeing the results. Is this something that is just, whatever, a pastime for you, or a small little idea, or is it something that you're genuinely wanting to see prosper and be created and be put out into this world, to actually dedicate yourself in this work that you are creating? The 7 of Wands, it's dedication. It's all the hard work that you are putting into your life, putting into all the stories, putting into all the limitations, putting into all of everything that you are here to put into. And for you to even want to put in this work and this effort, it is because this is for you. This work and career is for you. This job is for you. It is what's going to give you the abundance that you're looking for. It's going to give you the freedom and the lifestyle that you are craving for. And you get to do this wherever you are. And it gives you the freedom. I said freedom, right? It gives you the genuine freedom and effortless living. It feels, you enjoy the challenge, you enjoy the hustle, but it just feels effortless to you. It doesn't feel like it's draining you. The hustle isn't draining you. If anything, it's fueling you deeply. And because it's fueling you, you have more availability and energy to give to the people around you. In the work that you're creating, in the work that you're doing, you are giving people all of your hard work, and people see it. People see the dedication. People are signing up to your courses and your services and purchasing what you are selling. People are saying yes to it. You have even corporate offices that are agreeing to your demands for signing a contract with them. It feels like your dedication, the hard work that you do put into this career, into this job, it's not just something that you are the only one seeing it and understanding the hard work that you're putting in, but it's just the fact that everyone else around you is physically, visually seeing it, and they are not only seeing it, but they're believing that you can carry out exactly the thing that they are needing and wanting you to carry out. They know that if they need something done, that they can rely on you, that you are reliable, that you are also available and present, and it doesn't actually take away from you, but you're genuinely happy. You don't make anyone feel uncomfortable and ask them to, thank you for the service that you're doing, that you're presenting and giving to them. People know and see the genuineness that you are stepping in with, and that's where it becomes quite playful. It becomes playful for you to procreate with people. It becomes playful for you to live your life. You realize that you get to do this thing and you get to do other things that you have been dreaming and wanting to do for the longest time ever. And the thing is, you're learning that it doesn't have to be a financial return for it, but just the fact that you get to do it, and in some way you are being compensated. This abundance is what it's coming to you. You're walking into abundance, right? Six of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck right now. The Six of Pentacles shows that it's like a confirmation that what you are creating it's an effortless way of giving to people. What goes around comes around, pass it on type of, pass it forward type of energy, type of, giving. And this is where your strength is. Your strength is in your service, your ability to serve, your ability to give. You give with such abundance. With it to others, it seems like you are giving with such like an endless reservoir. Right now I have another card at the bottom of the High Priestess. So you have found the thing that you have mastered. That's what I feel like this High Priestess is all about. Is that this thing that you are passionate about, that you know is valuable and worthy. It's this thing about you that gives you so much abundance, that it's an abundance that comes from within. It's this internal reservoir and ability to give. And you know that you are gonna receive the most highest praises. And the thing is, you don't do it for the praises. You do it because with or without the praises, you'll still do it. It genuinely brings you that much joy and pleasure. And I feel like this card is wanting to be the next one. The King of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor. And then you also got the Queen of Swords. But we're going to focus on the King of Wands. So this thing that you are creating, right? This abundance, this beauty, this life, this love that you're creating, it's giving you exactly that. It's giving you the abundance, the wholeness, the satiation of what life is for you. And that abundance and that satiation is, sorry if I'm saying that word in a really weird way, but for today it just wants to come out like that. So we're just going to work with it. And so this satiating hunger that you have, you're teaching people how to be comfortable and happy and present with what they're doing, with what they're giving, with who they are being and becoming. And there is so much beauty and love and light and abundance for you, available for you to give, to be there, to be present. That all this hard work that you've been putting in, it's you have mastered the fact that you get to create. And this source of creation is from your own internal depths. Your own internal fire is coming out to play. This card, it's a depiction of a phoenix with some, peacock feathers at the tail. And so what I really feel like this is this alchemy, so being the peacock feathers, it's an alchemy of transformation, right? Also with the phoenix, it's an alchemy of transformation, of taking something that was created from nothing, that came from nothing, and you're actually creating it and grounding it and making it something that people can play with, can enjoy, can savor, can play along with, right? I said that again, but we're just going to continue on. And this joy that you have in creating this thing and doing this work, you realize that no matter what, you're still going to create it. I know I'm repeating myself, but you're still going to create it. You're still going to do the thing that you're doing. Whether you receive the abundance, the payout in the way that you thought, it might actually come in a different way. And take that success. Take it, walk with it, move with it, and continue to create some more. Okay? Continue to create what you are here and destined to create. Be more fully and alive with who you are here to be. Be more full and present with yourself. When you are more within your own essence, there is a lot less of people and outside forces coming in to distort that. And it's important that you are around people that don't distort it. And even if you are in that place of distortion, of chaos, it's also choosing to introduce yourself to a little bit more pleasantry, a little bit more of the environment that you want to be in. Whether, even if that means you living in your imagination a little bit more than you normally would, do just that, right? Remind yourself of what you are building. Continue to move forward, because you will, absolutely, you will succeed in all that you are creating. I have one more card to pull. I thought it would be just those four actually, but I feel like there is a little bit more that wants to come through. And so I'm going to move through with that and see what else happens. What else wants to be shared with you guys at this moment. What I also feel like is, yes, you've been also working on yourself and creating everything that you have. You've hit a bit of a snag and you're still continuing to create and reinvent yourself and everything. But even with all of that, you find yourself doing something different. You still find yourself doing your motivation behind what you're doing is changing. Your dedication, your focus has shifted. It's become more sustainable, a lot less of an open big net, like a wide net to catch whatever comes through. But you're like, you know what? I know that if I cast this net, this smaller net, all by myself, right? The world, it's a confirmation. So all by myself, I'm casting this net. I know that over here, this is where my abundance is. And I'm going to be successful in it. And so you have refined your gaze. You have truly accepted what your gaze is. And okay, that's the one. Just give me one moment. You've refined your gaze in what you're creating, right? The Six of Wands. You've refined your gaze to the point that you have mastered yourself. You've mastered your craft, and you continue to master, you continue to work on it, you continue to build off of it. And because you're doing just that, you're building off of your work, you are stepping into your own natural full abundance. And this full abundance, and I say abundance, I know that the Six of Wands is not just, it's um it's more victory, right? Victory from the battle that you've been on. So this past couple of months that you've been on, that you've been working through, and you found yourself in a ditch after being so successful, all the work that you put in to get yourself out of that pit, you're realizing that it was not really as deep of a pit, just because it was something that you didn't experience before. You didn't know that what you were good at and what was working, just to what extent you were you were able to sustain it. And you've worked through all of that, those capacities, those boundaries, those barriers, those limitations, those fears. And because you've worked through all of that with such abundance and force and fire, with that transmutation, you have come out of it victorious. You have acquired the skill, you have strengthened your mind, and you continue to move down your path. You continue to successfully build what you have been building. You are continuing to successfully guide and lead your path, your clan, your community. You are guiding and building a path, the most aligned path for not just you, but it's for others as well. You're learning that what you are doing is bigger than you. The work that you're creating, the thing that you are being guided to do, and that you continue to show up and do, it's bigger than you. And you know what? You're like, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. And you know what? I genuinely enjoy that, and I love that. And I want to do more. I want to continue to give, because it just has this flavor and essence of something that is pure in nature, and I'm all for it. I am absolutely all for it. And I feel like that's the energy and force that you're coming in with, is understanding a little bit more of all of the stories that you are moving through and creating and building, and you continue to do just that. You continue to give to yourself, you continue to flourish in the best way possible. You continue to learn what you require for you to successfully move down this path, for you to successfully be and become the version of you that is holy, that is abundant, that is prosperous, that is filled with so much love and joy and curiosity. You are saying yes to all of you. Now I'm just thinking, is there anything else? Any more cards? Anything else I would like to come through for this last little bit of the message? Okay, so what I was hearing was, this message is complete. I feel like, just to recap the whole experience of this message, is the work that you've been putting in. People are seeing the genuine quality that you are selling to them, that you are offering, the and gift that you are giving, and it's finally coming through from a pure place, and it's not coming from a place of needing and lack. You're not looking to make sure that others, that you are compensated. You know that regardless, you will always be compensated. It's that pure alignment in your mission that you are saying yes to, and that you are available to create and do this and still receive from it in some way. That abundance, that holiness, that direction is this is for you. You know, this is your directional path that you have agreed to, and you are being compensated dearly. And there are people that will begin to work with you and co create with you, even though I know it may not have been the case, but you are stepping into a path and a time where people around you are welcoming of what you are having to offer. And so, with that little bit, I hope that this message gave you some type of solace, some type of nourishment, and some guidance along your path and journey. I wish you guys all the best, and I will speak to you soon.